Alright guys, this is the single leg Roman deadlift, or RDL. Okay, so the Roman deadlift just stands for, the RDL just stands for the Roman deadlift. Basically, we don't pull the weight from the ground up. It's really concentrating on the eccentric or the down part of the deadlift. Alright, so we want to start standing, alright, and lowering down and coming back to a standing position. It's the reverse of a normal deadlift. Okay, so regardless what you're using, whether you're using a single kettlebell, double kettlebells, a barbell with plates, right? The idea is not to let the weight that you're using come in contact with the ground. You want to hang that weight in space, basically. All right. So it's really concentrating on back strength, but when we move to the single RDL, it's really concentrating on isolating that one particular leg or the posterior of that one leg. Alright, so it's going to take a little bit of balance as well, and that's why it's really good also to really balance coordination and all the other stuff like strength. Alrighty. So I'll go through the barbell. Obviously, all the movements are going to be exactly the same, but I'll just give you a bit of a demo on the different implements. Alrighty, so the barbell, whether or not you've got weights on it, it's up to you. It's going to be the same movement. Alright, so with the deadlift, obviously we always make our back straight. Alright, so when you're going to remove one leg off the ground, you probably want to move the leg that you're going to keep on the ground just a little bit closer to your centre. Otherwise, you'll sort of feel like you're leaning over to the side. Alright, so what I mean by that is, if you were normally standing here and you're going to do a deadlift, this would be cool. Your feet would be off centre or just underneath your hips. But because we're going to remove one foot off the floor, we probably want to move our feet in just a little bit to take up that slack so we don't feel like we have to compensate by leaning over too far. Alrighty. So basically I'll give you a front view first. So I've moved my foot in, alright. I've set my lats, alright, so my back's nice and straight. Now what I have to do is start to take my foot off, keeping my chest up, pretending that there's a fire on the ground and I don't want to burn my chest or my face. Keep my chest up, dropping down until you feel like, okay, I'm running out of depth or my back's starting to round, and then standing back up. Alright. You can come to a stand to get your balance, or you can tap and go again. Alrighty. The big difference in the RDL or the Roman deadlift as opposed to the normal deadlift is we do allow the bar to come out and stay underneath the shoulders. So from the side view, you should be able to see that. Alrighty. So basically take note of where my leg is and how straight my body is. Alrighty. So basically taking that leg off, keeping that chest up, leg comes up, sort of like one of those little pendulum tipping things. Try not to lose that back. Alright. Keep that back nice and straight. Notice that my bar is away from my shin. Alright, that's okay. I'm balancing on down as deep as I can. And I'm standing back up. Everything comes up and straightens together. Alrighty. So just be sure not to lose those shoulders or round them up and back. And then continue down like so, okay? Alright, if this is happening, one of two things has gone wrong. You've either gone a little bit too heavy, or you're not concentrating on setting your shoulders back and locking those lats in, then continuing with the movement. Alrighty? And then you swap your sides. Alrighty? That's the barbell. The kettlebells, nothing's going to change. Alright? It's just different implements. If you don't have a barbell, you don't have access to any sort of barbell or kettlebells, use anything you can. Anything that's got a little bit of weight. You can use weight plates, you can use bricks if you've got them, I don't know. Whatever you've got at home. So basically, same sort of thing, guys. It's just different objects that you're moving. Alright. You should really feel it in the outside of the bum cheeks, which is good. Make that bum nice and strong. That's the RDL, guys.